So you've been told that you're different. You've been told that you think that you're better than everyone else. You've been told that you want to live a high life. Or maybe better yet, you walk into a room and then everything stops. People begin to judge you and pick you apart. That's what happens when you are chosen. See, I want you to understand that some people are still spiritually asleep. And as a chosen one that God has awakened from your spiritual slumber, you have realized your value and your worth. I want you to understand that from day one, the enemy's goal was to strip away your spiritual identity in God. It was to strip away your dignity, your integrity, your morals, your value, and of course, your worth. But it's something that happens when you begin to commune with God, to allow him to just enter into that space in your heart and in your mind. And you being right makes them uncomfortable. See, the enemy always wanted to disturb your peace, but because you have reconciled your relationship with the Most High, then peace is in your life and it has begun to sit there and be still. I want you to understand that righteousness governs you and peace rules you and protect you. And when you walk into certain situations, they have no choice but look at you like you crazy. Because I want you to understand that people want to do what they want to do and claim to be holy too. People want to be able to turn up in a crazy, devilish way, and they know they can't act certain ways when you enter into the room. Now, you ain't even saying nothing, but it's just because you entered into the room. See, when you enter into spaces, chosen ones, the Spirit of the Lord enters into spaces. I know that we have been taught here lately. I've been hearing the nonsense that we should just settle what we can get in life, whether it comes to our careers or when it comes to our relationship with money, when it comes to a significant other, we should just settle for what we can get. But I am here to mute the enemy on today, to let him know that we ain't ever got to settle. All we have to do is create and stay connected with the Most High. I want to give you a word just real quick, Isaiah 59:19. So I'm reading from the New King James Version. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. And when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. I began to just say, what is standard? Spiritually, though, in the Bible, what does standard mean? Well, if we just go to the basic definition of a standard, it's just a principle of conduct informed by notions of honor and decency. If we go to the Hebrew, when it talks about the word standard, it's normalcy, regularity, strength, class, position, and rank. See, it's people today in your life today that wants you to lower your standards. The devil wants you to lower your standards because he understands that if you continue to lower your standards, then you will lower them just enough for him to slip through them cracks. But God is saying, when the enemy comes up like a flood, stay connected with me, and he has no choice but to bow. Do you understand what I'm saying? To adhere to who you are, because I'm living inside of you. You are raising up a standard in your environment, and people don't like it. And the Bible says this about standard: it is a moral excellence and a measurement of value as well as a model of authority. You have authority in this earth, and I don't care what they say. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care how much influence they have. I want you to understand that the Spirit of the Lord is in this place, and he lives on the inside of you. And whenever you walk into rooms, people get quiet and they stare and they get real nervous. They whisper. They don't know what to think about you because a holy standard has entered into the room. And I know that people want to do what they want to do and still call themselves holy. And if that's what they want to do, that's 100% represent all of their business. But I want you to understand, don't you fold and don't you feel bad because they want to whisper and gossip and talk about you. Don't you fold and feel bad because when you walk into the room, they can't act a fool. Don't you fold and feel bad because they looking at you because you convict them because of the God that's on the inside of you. Don't you fold and feel bad because you represent holiness and a moral standard of conduct and class and elegance and success and peace and joy and righteousness. You represent excellence and you represent authority because the Spirit of the Lord lives within you. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in you. Bye now.